Hi, Helen. Thank you for helping pointers from illusion. Much appreciated. I can't seem to prove that I am not separate by looking. Much seems like separate objects in unlimited space. I realize I am aware, and awareness has no physical location, just like a thought. So maybe they are similar. When I look again and again, I am aware of physical objects having a time and place. I am also aware of thoughts having no location but temporary in time. I am also aware of awareness having no specific location, but at the time seemingly constrained to an area around the body, since I can't be aware of anything very far away. Additionally, it seems awareness is limited to times when conscious, and awareness seems to have a subject-object relationship where awareness is aware of something else. I don't seem to be able to see, as I look over and over, a lack of separateness. Yet at the same time, a dream seems to contain separate objects, but that is illusion. In the dream, just as in life, there seems to be separate objects. I logically understand how objects may not be separate and may be illusion, but that's as far as I get, an unproved or unexperienced hypothesis. Okay, so So what drew my attention in this was where you said here, awareness seems to have no specific location, but at the same time seemingly constrained to an area around the body, since I can't be aware of anything very far away. So those two are very paradoxical. So it has no location. It's not in one place, awareness, in time and space. It's not over here or over there. And then you're saying it feels constrained to a kind of a bubble around my body, just big, slightly bigger than my body or something like that. And that's how it feels. It really, really seems that way. It was how it started for me too. The silence seemed just around the body, near the body. But if awareness doesn't have a location, all this will become clear if you really focus on everything else you've written there will become clear if you really if it becomes very important to you to find out what it means that awareness isn't located in a place. Awareness is present. We can prove that right now because you can hear these words. You can see what your eyes are seeing. You know what your body feels like. Awareness is here. And it's not in any place. It's not here or there or over there. It's not a thing, awareness, that can be somewhere. And if we put a map of the universe, let's say we put a map of the universe on the wall behind me, and I ask you to say, where is the awareness? And you couldn't tell me that it's here, or it's here, or it's here, because that would imply that it is an object, it is a something, it has a shape and an edge and a boundary where my awareness stops. So if awareness is present, but not present as an object, it must be present as the subjective space itself. And you can really, if you really get interested in this, for me, this became suddenly really important to prove to myself. And I know that's what you're trying to do here as well. But if you look at what it means that it's not an object, there's only two categories for existence. There's objects, which aren't really objects, as you've sort of pointed to. And then there's the subjective space, the subjectivity, the pure space, empty space of being in which those objects are appearing. So if awareness isn't an object, what really is it then? It's not a physical object. Can it really be constrained in around my body only? And you've said here, it seems to be constrained around my body since I can't be aware of things very far away. What if that's the other way around? What if you can't be aware of things very far away because you think awareness is constrained around the body, or it's an assumption that's being believed. So I'd really urge you to look at what it means that awareness isn't an object. What is it then? How far does it reach in all directions from you? If it doesn't have an edge, a shape, things have an edge. My hand is this big. Here's the edge of my hand. Can it be the same for the empty space of being? Can it be the same for that which is formless? How far does it go then? And eventually you'll see quite quickly, depending on how really interested you stay in that question, mind will throw all kinds of other interesting things at you to distract you from this. But as you look at this, what does it really mean, really? How far does awareness reach? Can it be stopped anywhere? What does it mean if it can't? Is the universe then appearing inside awareness? Or are you someone aware inside the universe? And it'll seem to be both as you really develop this. So first, prove to yourself that awareness must be everywhere at all times. Then, second step, prove that awareness must be, if it's everywhere at all times, it must be right where the objects seem to be, where our thoughts seem to be. Awareness must be there first. Can you have, the second thing to prove then, and the way to prove these is just by really wanting to know. If you have a burning desire to know, you will see. Can there really be an object and the subject of awareness in the same place? Is this really a hand then, inside the space? Can there be space and a hand in the same place, in the same location? In the same atoms of space, can there be two things in the same place? Can they really be, or is there only one? So have a play with that and see. And then really what the objects are will just become clearer, that they are just awareness looking like something. Just a real intense desire to find out what it means that awareness isn't an object, and not letting mind distract you with some other question, which it will try to do, because this is the most important question of all, really.